everybody, and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. I just wanted to show you some incredible yarn that I have got, and I think it is quite possibly the chunkiest, softest, snuggliest yarn that I've got to date, I think. So I'm going to bring it in. It's quite the chunky ball, as you can see, compared to my hand. So this is the yarn that I am on about, and these come in huge, lovely 200-gram balls, so they are quite hefty. And as you can see, just look how thick and lovely that yarn is. Now these are so incredibly soft, they're like petting a cloud. And these are the Signet Scrumpalicious Super Chunky. Now there are a few different colourways that you can get for this, and this one, I think it was something to do with water, let me see. Yeah, this one is called Aquatic. Now you can tell the label is a little bit faded, and that is because I have had these for quite some time. I've got 5 of these in this colour, and I also have 5 just in white as well. I originally was planning to make some really massive chunky amigurumi, but then I put it away for a while, and when I was having a sort out the other day, I found it and I thought I still desperately need to use this. Obviously we're coming into summer now where I am, so I don't particularly want to be working with this to make a blanket or anything, but I do think that I might pop it away and just make the most incredible super chunky blanket once sort of September rolls around. I think it will be absolutely amazing for that. So like I said, these are 200-gram balls. They are 100% polyester, so they're, like I say, they're really incredibly soft, and it is recommending a 10mm hook. Now obviously that is really going to depend on what you're making, because if you're making some amigurumi, then obviously you always need to size down at least 2 hook sizes when making amigurumi, so that you don't get any of the gaps for your stuffing to show through. But if you're making a blanket, then obviously you definitely want that to have a bit of drape, so it is suggesting a 10mm, but you could easily probably use a 12mm for this yarn as well if you're using it for a blanket. And I just, honestly, it is so beautifully soft. You get, let me see, does it actually tell me? Yes, there we go. So you get approximately 80 meters. So even though obviously they're 200-gram balls, because they're so super chunky, the yardage or meterage is not as long obviously as some of the thinner yarns. But these are still available, and you can pick them up for around about £7 a ball. So like I say, I know they're not cheap yarns, but with it being so super chunky, I think you could make a decent size like couch blanket or sofa blanket, definitely with the 5 that I've got, and it's still probably going to work out cheaper than if you were buying a really nice handmade blanket from a shop or something. So, but yeah, I just wanted to introduce you to this if you are a fan of these really soft, fluffy yarns, like I say, for amigurumi, blankets, clothing, hats, literally anything. It is so incredibly soft. I could quite happily just leave it and maybe use it as a little pillow. But it's really nice. I'm so looking forward to using these when the colder months start creeping in. But yeah, check out, I will leave a link to where I found it available, and you can check out the links. They've got a beautiful brown one. I think it was called Teddy or something like that. And I can honestly imagine what a beautiful yarn this would be for making little stuffed, that's not right, little stuffed toys, like a little, well, it wouldn't be little, would it, if the yarn is this big, but using it to make some sort of stuffed animal teddy, it would be absolutely amazing. It would be so wonderfully soft and a wonderful keepsake as well. So like I say, this is the Signet Scrumpalicious Super Chunky yarn, and let me know what you think of it in the comments, and if you've used a yarn like this before, also let me know what you made with it, because it's sometimes useful for other people that are reading through the comments to see what kind of things these yarns can be used for. So that is it for this little introduction video. Let me know what you think, like I say, and join me for another video really soon. But thank you as always for watching, and bye for now.